Behold, the humble dirt mound. Why is this here? Why do we begin the stream focused on a humble dirt mound? Ponder upon that, viewers, ponder upon that, for all shall be answered in due time. We are the ASMR mob. We are the ASMR mob. We have sentenced Glitchy117 to death. Death. Off with his head. Off with his head. It has been decided by the courts that Glitchy117 be executed. We are very angry. ASMR mob, we are very unhappy with the state of things in the town square.
I am Hip Hands Bill. I'm the judge of this court, and it seems that you have yeed your last haw. I will now commence the execution. I'm gonna chop your head off. Sorry. I'm gonna chop your head off.
All right, and then look, you see, then boop, 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 and then we can do a little roll. And then we do like a little roll, a little somersault, and it goes like, bing. You know, it just starts like bouncing off of things, and like we go back here on the roof, okay, and then like and then the head will like roll down the roof like that, and then it'll like go skadoosh in the well, and then but suddenly from the mound of dirt, rebirth. Where am I? Is this what air tastes like? Wow. Melly, it's a little redesign. We're trying it out. Uh, hi, welcome to the stream. I, who, who are you? Who am I? What am I? Wait, and then like, and it's like, oh my goodness, he's dead. They killed him. They chopped his head off. Wait, no, that's my head. They chopped my head off. They chopped, it's, oh, okay, well, so, and I have like this model in particular might be easier to modify than the old one, but it's kind of based on it. It's got some like similar expressions and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what the populace thinks, and maybe this will be like a French Revolution situation in which multiple tuber heads roll. This might be but an experiment of experiments. So yeah, that's what's going on. Okay. Uh, all right. So we'll put you there. Uh, and all right. Then all right. Back to business as usual. Let's see. We'll get rid of yeah, yeah. I got to freshen things up a little bit. And this new one is actually a vector image. I made it with vectors, which means it'll vector. Uh, that means well, basically it means I'll be able to modify it easier. But yeah, I got to freshen things up a little bit. Got to freshen things up. But I'll be able to do like easy recolors and stuff, and like it'll just be easier to work with. So that's why I did that. Yeah, it's kind of based off the original, which was made by Lexel Purple, and I kind of took it and I took some things that I liked and then I changed a couple things and then I added a couple things to make it a little bit more like my Minecraft skin. And yeah, let's see, get get. All right. Execution's over, everybody. All right, y'all can go home. Go home, Hip Hands Bill. This is Hip Hands Bill. You're. We'll bring you back in a later arc. Choo. You see, he's been shrank. His role in this story has become insignificant for the time being. All right, and then oh, right, right, something like that. All right, we go over here. All right, like that, and then we will like that. Okay, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a late night, late night live stream, and yeah, all right, we'll have that up there. All right, all right, we'll do a little Minecraft on the live stream. All right, let's see. There's my Twitch sign. All right, got that. Got that sign. Yep. All right. I have not played the new Copper update, Melly. I will once it comes out on V8C, but I will say this. I will be very glad whenever whenever it comes on to V8 because I don't know if you know this or not, but I am very disorganized with my chests, and I am also very not good at redstone. Hello. There's all sorts of new people on V8, which is nice. Jeez, well, I gotta crank up the performance on my computer. Can I do that? Is it gonna let me do that? No, no, it's not. Um, please, please. All right, let me go into the. Let me hold on. Let me go into the. I gotta go into the. Um, the task manager. The task manager. All right. Yeah, Copper Age is gonna be goaded. So I get to play with updates like after they come out basically. That's basically how we're gonna roll and we're just not gonna question it. I'll tell you what though, I need some wizard juice if I'm gonna be up late tonight. I think we're gonna go to wizard hours. Hold on, let me sip upon my wizard juice. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, copper golems, get them to organize my chests. My chests. Let's say, organize for me. Organize for me. Organize my chests, golems. Fight for me. Organize for me. Whatever else. And it'll be good. It will be lay epic. Lay epic. Also, I found out in OBS while I was trying to figure out this whole little bit where I would execute my guy, I can like change things. Did you know you could do that in OBS? Where'd my game go? There's my game. But yeah, you can do that, which is very convenient for future reference. There you go. Yeah, do a little bit copper age, copper in around. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Go sleepy. What time is it for you, Melly? What time? OBS is pretty cool. I like OBS. It's pretty good. I it's good. I think it's good. I think it's cool and lay epic and a little bit a little bit sus tastic.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. You must be watching the sunrise, bestie. I don't know how you do that. I say that, and then I pull all-nighters trying to get my paper done. Yeah, I was supposed to write a paper today. That didn't happen. Guess it's gonna happen tomorrow, though. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. What was I doing? I was building something over here. I think no, I wasn't building. I was destroying something. I thought I was gonna do this kind of wall for this little in between, but I think I'm gonna do something a little different. Gotta create a more cohesive design. Yeah, that's true. UK daylight hours. I guess you wouldn't see the sun yet. I think you're a little bit further north than us, so that's one thing. Plus, it's just the season, you know, kind of equinox, past the equinox. Yeah, dark and dreary in Britain. Ye sad English places. And Mario London. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know London was on the same latitude as Moscow. Wow. Huh. Wow. I didn't realize it was that high up there. Oh, you knew live north of London. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'd say you don't get too much daylight hours then. Huh. See, I'm from Kentucky, so I'm kind of a little bit south, so that kind of changes things, I suppose. Hmm. I've had a little bit of an adventure. Less than an hour ago, I was inside a Waffle House eating bacon. So that was my adventure for the night. A little midnight Waffle House excursion. I did not see any violence, but I did see night people. Like, well, I don't know. There's a lot of assumptions you can that could have been made about some of the people that were in there that I'm not going to go into the specifics of, but it was an interesting experience. Oh, you haven't had any side quests lately, Ellie says. No side quests. They also, I think they had like one of those touch tunes machines in there, and someone kept playing the same song on repeat like 3 times in the Waffle House. I don't know what that was about, but it's best not to question these things. I'm trying to think of how this wall is going to work. I'm going to do something kind of fancy with this wall so I can emphasize verticality. Just haven't quite figured it out yet. Huh. Doesn't help that I'm kind of locked out. A little bit locked out. A little bit quirked up on a night like this. So I don't. Huh. Let's see. Let's see. What we can.
Maybe like, do we want to like put like a giant window above the plush puffin statue? That could be cool. That could be, I could like draw from a little bit of what I done already, so like the window starts over here and then, this uses this one line. Of course, you can't really perceive it too well, but it kind of becomes one design. That's one way of doing things. Maybe maybe there could be multiple spikes and they all go up a little bit. So there'll be this one general shape. So maybe we'd do something like this and kind of draw from what's going on over there. And I'm not going to make all of these side areas exactly the same because they're all going to be a little bit different. And I think that'll be okay because once I put the big dome in here, it's not like you're going to see every side at once. You're going to see two sides at most at a time. And, that's just, but I don't want it to be too tall because I don't want it to like eat up the dome. So maybe, maybe I need to like stagger these pitches a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Yappy117.
Yappy117 coming at you live. Live, we're worldwide. Coming at you worldwide with a fresh new tuber. A fresh new tuber for the spooky season.
I need to I need to do some fricula lore. I need to do some fricula lore for October. Millie says, I suppose the only interesting things I have to say right now for me is probably like the radiator in my room isn't radiating. Oh, well, that's a concern. Oh, an ice storm. Jeez, oh, that's not any good. How, how's it not radiating? Like, is there a blockage in the pipes? Like, that sounds like there could be something wrong with like the steam. Is it like a hot water radiator or is it like a steam radiator? Or is it geothermal? I've heard of radiators. Well, I guess that'd still be hot water then, wouldn't it? But like, what kind do you have? We don't have those in our house. They're not too common in America. I mean, they have them in like cities and stuff, but I mean that it should just be pretty sound logic, I think. It's pipes. It's just a bunch of pipes. Like, I don't know, like maybe disconnect it, maybe like just like turn the valve that disconnects it from the main thing and run a pipe cleaner through it. I don't know. I'm no. I'm sure they have like people who work on that stuff. I, yeah, I don't know where to help you, Bestie. It's not as hot as it should be. Well, maybe maybe there's something wrong with the furnace, really, like with the boiler itself. Is there a way to like change the settings on it? Oh, it heats up, but not as much as every other radiator. But it used to heat up like the other radiators. Maybe there's a leak. You think there could be like a leak or like, I don't know. Is it old? Maybe there's like mineral deposits. Like, do you all have like very hard water where you live? Like, does it come from a well or is it like city water? Oh, it's always been like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of valve or something you could turn. Like, I feel like that's like you could like adjust it somehow. Hmm. I suppose it's a little bit my fault that I built this on evens instead of odds, because now it's not going to connect right. You live in an older house. Huh. Just got renovated and you moved in July. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I remember, yeah, I remember having this discussion. Here's a here's a seasonable question for you, Melly. Have you had any haunts or spooks in the house? Is there any, do you think it's haunted? You live in a haunted house? I've had friends that have sworn that they've lived in haunted houses before because they've seen things move in the night or they've seen figures in the dark. Melly says the house is old enough to have a coal bunker. Okay, so we're talking at like at least 100 years old, I guess. I don't know. I think it's cool. Like just looking at stuff that old houses have. It's cool to see different ways that things have been done. But I'm sorry your heat's not working right. That kind of sucks. Oh, you have had some spooks in the house. Okay, tell me your spookiest spook. Or maybe you've had spooks somewhere. Something kind of spookly happened. Spookly the square pumpkin. Samelli says, this one time, my little brother and my dad's girlfriend one night kept hearing heavy knocks at the back door. Oh, and Melly says, my room is right next to the kitchen. And I guess that's where the back door is. So I'm the closest person to the back door. Oh, I see. Huh. And you didn't hear anything. Oh, that is, yeah, maybe there is something spooky going on. I don't know. I don't know. So there's some spooks for the season. Gotta gotta have a little bit of that. Keeps you keeps you on your toes. So then Melly gets called into the living room and is asked about it. Oh, then you said you knew nothing, and Melly's dad took you and yourself to check. And right as they were about to leave the living room, you turned out the light in the living room. Oh, and then that's whenever you saw Spookula, and you're standing in the door, like the back doorway. Oh, to the living room, probably. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know, everybody. And you see a bright white flash in the corner of one of your eyes. Huh. Right whenever they turn the light off. And your little brother sees it too. Well, maybe, well, huh.
Yeah, that's some weird stuff. So there's ooh, got some spooky story times here. I don't know, maybe the ghosts are just pulling a funny prank. You know, uh, my great uncle used to live. My great uncle used to live near a cemetery, and he used to say he could always smell bacon frying every morning, and but nobody in the house was frying any bacon, so he thinks that like there's like ghost bacon, like there's like ghost breakfast happening. Melly says the blinds were also closed on the window, so it couldn't have been from the outside. So the source of light is unknown. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's some spooky stuff going on. That's what that sounds like. Oh, and then they check the back door and find nothing. I don't know. I don't know, Melly. Maybe there is some spooks out there. We don't really know. We don't really know. We don't know what's out there. Could be anything. Couldn't have been the wind. Could not have. Let's see. I'm gonna count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, then I'll subtract 1, and just so I remember, be like that. So this counts as the first block. I think that's how I counted it. Huh. So you haven't had a spooky incident like that since, you say? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's some spooky freaks out there. Sounds like sounds like you ran into some spooky freaks. Do you think the ghosts are nice or like not nice? Have you figured that out? Have you tried using a Ouija board? Maybe you could like come to some like conclusions with that. Like ask it some questions. Millie says her older sister hears a dog during the night. Huh. Or maybe there's a ghost dog. Oh, Millie says I doubt they're nice. Why do ghosts have to be such buzzkills? That's like me finding out that like Hero Brian's in my world, so now I can't play it anymore. Like that sucks. Great, the Minecraft world's haunted. Now I can't play it anymore. Oh geez. Millie says the last owner of her house got murdered in the living room. Oh, I guess he, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess things like that don't necessarily keep a house from being used again. Uh, that's kind of scary. Definitely doesn't make you trust your neighbors. Do you know this? Like, how did that happen?
Like, what was it over? Was it like a money thing? Or like what? Do you know the story behind that? That's kind of crazy. That's like kind of nuts. Uh, Melly says, I don't know what it was over, but I know that it happened. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Yeah, I guess I guess living in America, you know, a lot of houses, well, just so like you realize like this insane statistic, but 80%, I think 80% of the buildings in America have been built since 1980. So not a lot of people have died in houses in this country, so I maybe that's why I haven't really had many spooky encounters in my lifetime because as far as I'm aware, I've never lived in a house that somebody's died in. But yeah, Melly says she's had lots of spooky incidents in older houses. Huh. Yeah, yeah, most American buildings are brand new, you're right, which calls into question what kind of disasters are in store regarding their longevity, which I'm not the most optimistic about the longevity of the current building stock, but I guess I'm not really going to live long enough to see the true ramifications of it all, but I'll definitely live long enough to see some of the ramifications. Yeah, I'd say in the UK you've had your buildings around for quite a long time by now. Oh yeah, I love a good Victorian age house. Yeah. In fact, I have a couple of well, sort of, I guess you could say, sort of Victorian inspired houses in Alabamaville that I have built. See, I've got this one. This one's almost like sort of like Queen Anne style or something. You know, I got the tower on there. Um, I don't think I have any bay windows though. Well, this is sort of like, I don't know. I kind of did a little mishmash. Good morning, Sea Queen. Good morning. But yeah, I love a good old house that's kind of built in that style. Yeah, maybe a little bit Georgian. I don't know. I kind of get them mixed up a little bit. You know, they all kind of blend together in my head. And I wasn't really going for a specific style whenever I built this. I was just thinking like old house, which, oh, that seemed to be all right. And then I just kind of had some, uh, kind of pieces and parts in my head that I just kind of threw together. So that's kind of how that happened. But yeah, I got a few of these. You see, I got this one over here. This is probably one of my favorite designed ones, just because like, you got like this tower right here, and you got like this kind of little collection of windows at different heights that I think creates a nice facade. And then I like this little move that I did here where this kind of it's kind of like a gazebo patio thing that also kind of follows the uh like the almost kind of skyline that's created by this pointy thing. It's kind of, got these little pointy points, and the backside's kind of nice. It just got a nice design. You got these bigger things, and they kind of frame these smaller things, and Yeah. This side, this is my least favorite side, but you don't see it too much, so it's all right. Yeah, Melly says, my old house, after we left, the landlord did renovations and then bumped up the rent by £200. Yeah, sounds about right. White paint over everything. Maybe some what they call luxury vinyl, which is just printed plastic meant to look like wood most of the time. That's another thing. We have like vinyl and stuff, and you could do all sorts of cool printed patterns and all sorts of like things that you've never seen before, and we make it look like fake wood. Everybody knows it's fake. Embrace it. Do fun, silly designs with your floors. And Melly says the landlord literally just replaced the flooring with cheap carpets. Carpets. Painted the walls inside white. Yeah, that's a typical landlord thing. I'm surprised the landlord did carpets because that's like they can get stained and stuff. And that was about it. Oh, and that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Oh, hi incognito. Yeah, we had a little execution earlier. Here's the head. We cut his head off, but now he's kind of a trophy for the stream. Maybe I'll mount this on my wall. Millie says the house itself still has issues that hasn't been mentioned on the listing, from what I know anyway. Yeah, right. Do visually impressive stuff, but don't address the real problems. Uh, oh, we had mold on the walls. Oh, no incognito. I think you're just witnessing nighttime glitchy. Nighttime after a midnight trip to Waffle House, and he's kind of tired, so he's drinking wizard juice to stay up. So that's what you're witnessing, Incog. Yeah, mold's bad. You can't be living in mold. I'm glad you got out of there. You can't be. No, you can't. You can't be living in the mold. I had a mold themed stream once. I eventually at some point I'm gonna have to start reusing um some stream themes. So maybe I'll reuse the mold theme one day. Oh yeah, I figured a lot of stuff would be broken. I figured that was a given. Well, just don't go pouring grease down your. Well, actually, I guess. Oh, the showers were broke. What the heck? What the heck, bestie? The kitchen taps were broke. TVs. Oh, I didn't even know landlords like took care of TVs. Yeah, yeah, not the landlord's issue, she says. The boiler broke. during the winter. That sucks. So the houses just like have individual boilers? I guess this was an older house too. It had to have been, but I don't know. I think radiators and stuff they're kind of fascinating because well, I go to I get to talk to a few people that are involved with like building stuff, and well, there's this one guy, and he was talking about a house project he was working on, and they had actually converted the house like boiler system to geothermal, so the heat was coming from the geothermal system that then went and was piped through the radiators, and that's how they kept their house warm. I don't know how effective it would be because like it can't be that hot. I don't know. Incognito asks, "Did you move somewhere?" No, I haven't moved anywhere. I didn't move anywhere. Melly says, "But one day it got to a point where if you dare try to turn on the boiler, it caused an electrical short and knocked out the power across the whole house." Man, yeah, that's no good. Oh, you moved to Incognito? That's cool. You doing well in your new place of residence? It's good. It's good somebody thought to buy heaters, especially because things keep going out in the middle of winter. That's gotta suck. That sucks. Oh, Incognito moved out. So, oh, you're renting. You got a little studio? Got a little studio apartment or got roommates? Roommates are probably the best way to go money-wise. You know, I really don't know how you how you hold up in college and stuff otherwise, but that's good. That's good. Yeah, gotta get you some heaters and stay nice and toasty. Gotta stay toasty. Gotta stay toasty for the winter. It is upon us. It is upon us. Hmm, yes. Well, a table and a mattress is just about all you need, Incognito. That's probably about all I'm gonna have whenever I go out on my own. That's about it. Oh, you ran away. Oh, we can say you ran away because, you know, I, I, it's getting, like, geez, sounds like you had a rough situation then, Incog. I hope is everything going good? Like, are you still juggling life stuff? I hope you're doing better. Uh, I'm glad you got out of whatever situation you were in. Oh man, Melly says that wind could open the door while the power was out, like cold wind. Oh, Incognito says that moving out isn't like a concept where he lives. I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah, that was really more of an American thing, move the whole moving out thing. And even then, I think now we're kind of reaching an equilibrium point where it's starting to become unfeasible in this country as well. Like it was just maybe it was just a product of its time. Oh, I'm glad you're doing better, Incog. I'm uh glad you got it figured out. Man, I really don't know what to do in between this and this. I'm in a little bit of a situation here. A situation. Maybe I just need like a big cathedral style stained glass thing. So maybe we just disregard this. Yeah. Yeah, in this day and age and this is coming from my personal experience, it's just hard. I know it's doable. It's just, it's hard to get out there. When my dad was in college, and this was back in the 90s, he worked at Fazoli's part-time, and of course he had a couple of grants, but really he has the same grants that I have now, financial assistance with college and all of that, but he just worked at Fazoli's part-time and was able to afford things. But I don't know. That's not the case anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole deal. Next year, though, I'll be able to sustain myself on my own for a little bit. So I'm gonna try and jump ship, I think. I think I'll be able to sustain myself at least for a year or two without too much long-term damage. Good God, Glitchy, you have a scarcity mindset. Yeah, we all got our own issues. We all got issues. You got issues, I got issues. We all got them. We all got our situations. Some are worse than others. We're all just playing this big game called life. I'm sorry I keep flying around this. I'm just trying to figure this out. Man, I'm spinning my wheels. I'm trying to use my thinker, and my thinker ain't working. My thinker ain't working because I've been locked out all day. Alright, let's take another sip of the wizard juice. Ugh. Don't hold it in my mouth too long though, because I don't want to taste that for too long. It's bitter. It's bitter. Ew. Ew. It's bitter. Disgusting. Gross. Ew. Ew. It lingers on my taste buds. Yikes. Oh, that's pretty cool, Incogs. That you managed to rub shoulders with the homeowner. Yeah, we're all financially bound in one way or another. In one way or another. Part of me wishes, because whenever I was on my way out of high school, it was like getting into those, what are you gonna do with your life? What are you gonna do with your life type of category or type of, deals. And I was like, well, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? And that made people upset. So, and I considered like going to a trade school or something and learning how to be like a plumber or an electrician or something. And if I did that, I'd be out on my own by now. I would have been out for a whole year by now. Really. I'm probably doing pretty well for myself. No, they're like, oh, go to college, go to college. So I got pressured into it. And don't get me wrong, I like college. I like learning what I liked to learn. It's just I was trying to act out of the objective circumstances that I was facing, I suppose. And that's what we're all doing. We're just trying to come to terms with reality in whichever ways we can, I guess. Maybe I need a more free-form way of making this little wall segment just because it's so weird. It's a weird little segment. You can't really see it that well because they'll be obscured by these columns, but I do want to put something in here. It's just a weird, it's just a weird little situation that I've gotten myself into. It always gets weird on the top layers when it comes to how things come together. That's right. That's right, Incognito. We fake it until we make it in these circumstances. Don't you know? After a certain point, delusion turns into reality. And sometimes that's real reality or your reality, which is real for you. And you can't really tell. Uh, I think it's a fool's errand to do the whole happiness calculus thing anyway. Because, you know, there's only so much that you can really you got like a happiness limit to an extent, I think. I don't think there's a way around that. We are just restless creatures, which is good and bad, because we have good moments and bad moments. ones. And that's not to discredit, by the way, that's not to discredit like objective circumstances because I think I'd be less stressed right now if I was in different circumstances, but there's also kind of a limit after a certain point, at least. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm yapping. I'm tired. Take everything I'm yapping. I'm Yappy117. Yappy. Yaptacular.
Yeah, welcome to my Yaptacular live stream. Hope you brought an extra pair of underwear.
Mm, this one is almost there. This one is almost what I'm going for. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I think that's a good distinction to make. Maybe maybe the best you can do is to like have problems. Don't have problems. Don't have problems. Get rid of the problems. If you get rid of the problems, that's like the best uh, way of dealing with things. Just first and foremost, get the problems out of here. Yeah, an absence of problem, while it might not necessarily make you happy, it'll definitely make you feel better than if those problems were there. So there. Now we've come to a little bit more of um, a constructive take on things. There. Is that? I think that's yeah. That's a better. That's the way to look at things. Melly, what's your take on this? If you're still,
If you're still tuned in,
is this is, is this right or not? Or maybe we uh I don't know. Well, we gotta make this. I'm trying to. Maybe we'll have a little uh, facilitated discussion, I suppose, about the way of going about things. I'm kind of liking. Yeah, Melly got lost. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm sleepy yapping.
I'm a little weepy. I'm a little sleepy guy.
I debated even doing a live stream because I was just like, I want to go sleep. But then I'm like, I'm too wound up. So now I'm kind of like, now I'm yapping.
I'm yapping. I'm yapping.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not talking, I'm yapping. Okay. That's what's going on. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Oh, we got to the spaghetti. We got to the stromboli. Mamma mia. Oh, it's a me. It's a me, Glitchy. Mamma. Mamma mia. Oh, we do we do a little yapping. We do a little yapping here on stream. That's right. That's right. That's what goes on. Incognito asks, how's turning 21? Well, I turned 21 a couple of weeks ago. Um, I have not started drinking yet. Uh, I don't intend to start drinking or smoking because I feel like if I start, then me knowing me, I'm gonna overdo it, and that's gonna be bad. Um, and it's not gonna be a good situation. So I don't even want to start. So I'm just not gonna deal with it. But on my 21st birthday, I went out for pasta. I had pasta dinner. I had um, chicken something. I forgot what that was called. Gorgonzola. I had a chicken gorgonzola, and it had sun-dried tomatoes and some other vegetables in it, and it had this really good homemade sauce, as it should be, at an Italian restaurant. But it was really good. They, it was delicious, and and that was good. Yeah, yeah, Melly, you probably didn't really feel that because you're right. You can drink once you're 18 over in your parts. Yeah, yeah. In this case, in this case, the slippery slope argue or the slippery slope fallacy actually works to my advantage, I think. Yeah. If you think you're gonna overdo it, don't do it at all. And that's the mindset I took into the whole drinking thing. I'll be like, "Oh, oh, this yes, good. Makes me feel good." And and that's bad in this particular case. So I'm just gonna like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, phosphorus can drink at 16. Oh, Incognito's been able to drink since 16. Huh. That's fascinating. Looking at how different 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 things are going. Oh, hello Goku. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen you here before, but welcome welcome to the stream. Welcome to I'm having a little bit of a sleepy stream. I'm a little sleepy. Little sleepy meepy. And we're having all sorts of discussions. We're solving all the world's problems and and other things and this and that and yeah, yeah, all the great, the great, the good, and the good and the great. So that's what's going on. Also, my old VTuber got executed. If you're wondering what this is a remnant of the execution that happened at the beginning of the stream. Oh, 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 that was a reference to the animes, you say? Oh, no, I'm not too much of a watcher of those, unfortunately, but welcome otherwise. No, I did not get the reference.
and that's my fault for not being cultured. So apologies. Yeah, yeah, and that's why I'm definitely I might not uh, do the drinking stuff, but I'm definitely not going to get into the smokes because like that's yeah, I gotta stay away from that because I had a great uncle and he drank and smoked himself to death. That's what he did. It was sad. Oh, wait, it's the real Goku. Guys, it's Goku real. And he's in my chat. Goku real is in my chat. Wow. Well, welcome. Wow. Well, guys, we're famous. Wow. It's like a real celebrity. Melly's done the Siggies twice. Oh my goodness. Were they like, oh, they're terrible. Huh. Yeah. No, I was never looking to try them. Oh, the smell of secondhand smoke. Why did anybody ever like try that? Like, it sounds horrible. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. And you could taste it. Oh, hey, Farlander. Wow. Oh, the gang's all here. We also got Goku. And the Devil Cat. Who are you? Wait, why are people just showing up in my stream? Hello, Devil Cat. Good. Well, everybody's showing up. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. You're here with Goku. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Let's see. I see. We're having a little, we're having a little story arc unfolding. We're having a little anime arc or something. Let's see. Gotta get more of my smooth stones. Yeah. Plus, alcoholic drinkies do have a couple of like marginal health benefits. Like, I don't know. I may consider red wine at some point just because I know a little bit of red wine's good for your arteries, but yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah, Farlander, you've been absent. You've been absent from the streams. It's just cactus flower. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, we're talking about turning 21. Big 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. In America. Because if you're not American, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, Farlander, we're talking about you earlier, how you could do all that at 16. That's crazy. That's crazy. Drugs. You're on the drugs. Oh, I don't think any of us are. Oh, maybe some of us are. You know what? Maybe let's not out ourselves as or as not substance users. That may be that may get a bit dicey. Yeah, drugs. We love a good drug. Goku asks, "Why are you guys using drugs?" Oh, I guess that depends on your definition of drug. Oh God. Well, oh God. What's going on in chat? Oh no, we're gonna get reported to the proper authorities for having drink. Well, incognito. Incognito is the only guilty one here. Yeah, stay off the cokes, incognito. You know it'll kill you. Hey Goku, you want to see the museum? Here, I'll show you some of my one of my best builds since you're here. Since you decided to click on the stream, I'll show you. There, there's a little build showcase. I'll show you this. This is the V8 museum. Wow. Then see we got little stairs over here. Then we got this little dome back here. This is like the crown jewel. And the other build's gonna have a dome on it too. I always build the domes last because this is like the best part of the build. So, you know, I gotta time this. I gotta, keep that, gotta save it. It's like the dessert. You're the second person that's asked if I'm sick. I sound like Elmo on meth. I don't know what I did different. I don't know. I've just had a long day. It's just been a long day, bestie. Maybe you're not used to tired, Glitchy. You're just not used to EP, Glitchy. What? A little EP right now. A little EP. La 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 la. Elmo's World. Let's see. I gotta go sleepy in Minecraft too. I go sleepy. How am I gonna go sleepy? I think let me turn up my Minecraft too. Turn up the volume just so we have some like noises and stuff instead of just the sound of my gums flapping. Glitchy's up here flapping his gums. Let me see. Minecraft volume. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, uh, let me see if that's. We'll see if that's an acceptable volume to have things at. Turn them up in my system. My system settings a little bit. So let's see if that's any good. All right, we'll go over this way. We'll get back to building. All right, Goku. Well, thanks for goking around. Thanks for goking around the stream. Every now and then you run into some characters. Yeah, I got the volume all settled, so that's good. That's pretty good. Oh, Minecraft music. I haven't heard this one yet. This must be the desert music. Huh, that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, I've kind of been, picking up. Farlander asked me if I've been picking up netherite. Yeah, I've been kind of collecting it. I wouldn't say I've like made a point out of getting netherite, but if I have it offered to me, I will take it. I will take it because I might in the far future build something with it just because it's a nice block, something special. That's far future. Like I don't even have plans for it yet, but I might use it just because I don't have much of it. Yeah, I have not heard this track before. This is like weird music. This is like Bizarro craft music. I heard C418 made a whole other album of Minecraft songs that just haven't been released. So there's a little nugget for everybody to chew on. There's a little nugget. Give me the nugget. Yeah, there was a whole third album. I've had that confirmed. Farlander says, considering your skills as an architect, you might win quite a bit in the future. I guess you're referring to the Halloween build contest, aren't you? Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure if I want to partake in it, because I'm just preoccupied with other things. I might be a bit withdrawn. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. Maybe I'll get in an ambitious mood. I'm juggling this in college and all of that, and that kind of gets things a bit on the
put some things on the back burner, I should say. Oh, and Incognito has a story time. Okay. Uh, Incognito says, on an old server of mine, there was this man. He came on once a month, said the N word, and got temp banned, and then came back on after that month and said it again. And he did this for 2 years. Oh, yeah, there's people like that. Oh, it was your server. Yeah, lately there's been this guy, and he keeps logging on and says bad server and then logs off. Oh, there's just, you get dedicated to the bit, I guess. I'm not really sure if that's like a good way to be dedicated to a bit, though. Yeah, I guess some people just exist to torment others. Some people are just, that's just how they are. They just want to create despair. They live for the despair. They live for the rot. The rot consumes. The rot consumes. It consumes us all. Yeah, I need to have another mold stream. Just all this rot talk, you know. It's just I just need to have more mold. The stream needs more mold. We need to have some more moldy 117s. I'm feeling a little I'm feeling a little moldtastic at the moment. Oh, mold, moldly. I, I need a little bit of fuzz. I need a little bit more fuzz in my life. That's just how things are. I will become one with the mold. Oh, Melly sees the daylight peeking through. Yippee! Good morning. Good morning. The sun has come up and it says, "You've been up too long. You've been up too long. It's past wizard hours." Melly is past wizard hours. Wizard hours have ended for her. It's over. The magic is over. Magic hours is over, whereas mine have yet to begin. That's right. That's right. Witch hours. Witchy hours. It's where magic stuff happens. It's the magical hours. It's the magical wee hours of the morning. What's the wee hours of the day? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to make it. Maybe. Maybe. I need like a sudden burst of energy, which might happen. Which might happen. Sometimes my body has like a Hail Mary, like, okay, okay, Glinkster, okay, we're gonna burn the energy that we were supposed to use while you were gonna sleep. And instead, since you're up, we're gonna burn it. Uh, so we're going to work to your detriment, but we are going to keep you awake. All right, we're running on crazy nuts mode. I need to get into crazy nuts mode. That's what needs to happen. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. We're on a mission. Okay, we're on a mission because I've been busy with classes, so like I haven't had as much time as I wanted to work on the catacombs, and I gotta like sunk cost fallacy myself. I gotta sunk cost lock in. I gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. Come on, come on. We gotta really, gotta, uh, um, uh, uh, um, the the we gotta um do the thing. We got um uh Farlander. Farlander's like rise and shine, rise and shine. Good morning. Because Farlander's a nerd from like Farlander's like that one nerd that lives in Australia or something. So like it's like, no, no, like that's like, what are you even doing? What do you mean you just woke up? Like you're just getting started for the day. Imagine it already being Sunday for you. Imagine, imagine it already being Sunday. Like that. You're not you're not even with me right now, bestie. You're not. Don't don't even. All right, Farlander. Farlander, you're evening. You're like, stop. You can't be evening with me, okay? Like that's not. We are not on the same page right now. And to be honest, we need to have like that's like, uh-uh, no, that's not allowed. All right, and listen, we're gonna send you to little. We're gonna send you to what kind of prison should we send Farlander to? We're gonna send you for being the way that you are. We're gonna send you to um uh Glubler Glubly
globler land. And you see, now you're speaking in like Russian or something, so like that's another strike. Alright, so you're already not presenting your a very good there like if you were in court right now, you see, hey, Farland, you see this? You see this severed head? That's what they do to people that start acting up, okay? I don't write the rules. Alright, you see, this is what happens. This is what happens. Alright, you better watch it. Alright, they put his head on a pike, okay, because this is like, it's supposed to set, pre, pre, make like a precedent. Imagine being Belgianese. Belgianese. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, what's going on? What you got to trade? Huh? What are you trying to scam me with, huh? Yeah, check this out. Hey, sit still. Sit still, you little fricklet. Hey, hey, hey. I think I can lead these guys now. Hey. Oh, I can't. Get over here. Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, get over here. Hey. Yeah, you mysterious little fricklet. Hey, hey. Don't think you can mystery. Yeah. Try and mystery. Hey, try and mystery your way out of this one. Huh? Mystery your way. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have anti-Belgianese sentiment in the chat. Uh-oh. We're about to have, like, we're about to have World War III localized entirely within my chat, which means the next World War after that will be World War IV. Oh. Uh, uh, oh, well, sorry to burst your bubble, Farlander, but it seems that Belgianese is actually just a prank. It's just pranks. Yeah, it's just pranks. That's all it is. Pranks straight down. Pranks straight to the floor. Sorry to burst your funny bubble. Didn't want to be the one that had to break it to ya, but that seems to be where we is. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Farlander. I don't know much about the Belgians, but you do got pretty good waffles, and those are real. Those are real. So, you know, that's and we got hamburgers, you got waffles. Parlander says, I'm a parasitic anomaly inside everyone's mind. Oh, you're like the boiled one. You know the boiled one, right? Ah, I love the boiled one. He's my favorite. I love the boiled one. He's slowly eating away at my spine, but, that's alright. That's okay. Millie says, Belgium exists because it suited the UK at one point in time. Well, you know, Georgia was founded as a buffer state during I think the Revolutionary War. Yeah, nope, yeah, let's not let the French take over things. That's whenever we got a bunch of wee-wees running around. We don't need a bunch of wee-wees running everything. Hmm. Alright, let's see, we gotta place some more blocks in here. Uh, let's see. Uh, Alright, so we got some of that on the menu. On today's seasonal menu, we have that, that, and that. So these are pretty good staple foods. Um, but we're having a bit of trouble with the whole structure of things because this is beginning to contradict flavors that are supposed to be embodied by this form over here. So, and see, this is supposed to, maybe if I just start placing blocks, maybe I just need to place some blocks. Maybe I need to stop thinking and just start placing. Boop, boop, boop. Uh, let's see. So I placed those blocks like that. Something's something's wrong. But I have a little bit of an idea. Uh, let's see. Um, maybe I just need. Do I want to just make these columns taller? But this, see, it's already pretty tall. It's already a pretty tall column. But maybe I just need to make them taller. I'll test this other side. I'll test the other side and see if it'll work. Farlander suggested that I should make a giant statue of my Muppet.
of my tuber. That's an idea. That is most definitely an idea. And that might be good. That could be good. Hmm. That could be pretty cool. And good. And coolly good. That could definitely be a gamerly way of doing things. Whoa. Whoa, what's wrong with Brussels? I like the sprouts that came from Brussels. They were they were kind of cooking with that, but only if they're cooked right. Do they have Is that where Brussels sprouts got invented? In Brussels? Hi, incognito. I hope you're doing good. We're all We do good, and we do bad. Sometimes, sometimes we do sad, but sometimes we do good. Cause Glitchy117, she'll make you laugh and cry. Ow! And it causes physical pain. Physical pain. Oh man, I need more wizard juice. I'm drooping. I'm like drooping big time. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta take a little sick swig so I can sustain my magical form. This- I need my potion before I cease to exist. Alright, there we go. Come on. Come on, Glingster. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Glingster. No. I don't need sleep. I need wizard juice, incognito. I need wizard juice. It's gonna prop me up. I gotta stay propped up. Come on. Come on, Glingster. You can make it to wizard hours. I believe in you. We gotta tap into the magical fields. Come on. Come on. Gotta get back in the game. Come on. Gotta get back in the game. Come on. Place those blocks, Glingster. Place the blocks. The blocks. Oh, I feel like I'm about to puke. Place the blocks, Glingster. Place the blocks. Oh, well, you know. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know how you operate on the amount of sleep that you operate on. That's like unethical. You're living unethically. That is unethical. Mm, uh, Incognito, I have wizard potion. I have wizard potion. I I already got my wizard's potion. I got magic and and I get it from the magic store, and I drink upon it, and there's funny little bugs that fly around my face. And every now and then I open my mouth and one of the bugs, they fly into my mouth and they buzz around and I can feel them ping-ponging off of my teethies. And if I've got food stuck in my teeth, they'll like land on my teeth and I can feel their little leggies picking the food out. So it's like I have a little personal dentist. So, you know, um, I think it's an alright way of doing that, you know? And then if I'm feeling a little hungry, I just bite down and I hear a little crunch, and then there's some juice, a little bit of flavor, um, just a little snack, and and it's high protein. And it's high protein. Oh, Melly. That's up to you if you want to set a new YouTube PFP. The profile pictures don't show up in my multi-chat, but we're gonna... Yeah, I don't know. You're talking to somebody who does not change his profile picture ever. Or Minecraft skin for that matter. I think it's alright making this column taller. I think it'll be alright. Maybe I'll just add a more dramatic capital at the top just to offset the scale that's lost. But I think it works if I make that taller. I think that'll do fine. Oh, Melly says she gets an average amount of sleep. Yeah, sleep's important. And if you don't sleep, you like die. Either, well, yeah, you die, sort of, eventually. It at least increases the probability. So that's bad. So be careful. Gotta be careful out there. Yeah, yeah, and like, you got like, you got like the best friend in your head, and it's like, it's going, and I will watch over you. Slowly you will not be able to move, because I will be there, eating away at your spine. And it'll be good. We'll all have our own little personal boiled ones, and living in our heads rent-free. We'll care for them because we love them, and they love us back. And that's the beauty of life. Alright, loving a boiled one and having the boiled one personally and being able to care for it, tend to it. It's good. It's good. It's a good way to be. Uh, and then Phosphorus has got, oh, he has a bit of a devious boiled one in his skull. I think Phosphorus's boiled one. I think Phosphorus's boiled one is like the opposite of E.T. Have you all seen E.T.? E.T. is kind of like the boiled one, because like there's like that kid in the movie, and he's like
he becomes like the ET becomes the kid's brain, and then they like become like a hive mind. So like he becomes incorporated into the hive mind, and but also a flower. They add a flower to the hive mind too. So like it's plants, and that like they go around like space. Like ET goes to space and he like collects plants, and one of them is like a tree with a face in it, and like it's only at like the very beginning of the movie, and like there's like a tree with a face, and it's in ET's spaceship, and it goes, "Ugh." And like if you blink, you'll miss it, but that's in ET. That's in the movie. It's just like this tree with a face, and it goes, "Ugh." I don't know if you all have seen that movie or not, but that happens. That happens in the movie. I swear it does. Hmm. Incognito says, remove the floating shulkers, please. I'll remove the floating shulkers whenever I've earned it. I haven't earned this yet. I haven't earned it yet. I'm not there yet. I can't have the pleasure of removing them. Yippee! And Melly has a new profile picture. Melly, I think you should change your profile picture to E.T.'s tree from the E.T. movie. Well, it's not explicitly stated if it's E.T.'s tree or not. It could be like one of their other trees, or maybe, I don't know. Again, they're like a hive mind, so like maybe they are all ET equally. Maybe they're just like cells of this larger ET organism. And a hive mind almost exists as like another level of organization. Like, you know, you have cells, and then the cells form the tissues, and then the tissues form organs, and then the organs form the creature. Well, in this case, the creatures uh, assimilate into something larger. And, you know, that's kind of like freaky to think about because, like, well, like, think about this, but like, um, Melly, oh, of course you. Is it what's your face from the Adventure Times? And then an Incognito says slash scene the silent uh miner. Silent miner was never on this server, but I think there's doot, a little doot doot in between. It's just he's just been off for 2 weeks. That's not too long. Yeah, I saw Adventure Time once. I like Adventure Time. It's cool. And then I did watch the Fionas and the Cakes, and that was cool too. I thought it was a good show. I just watched it for the first time ever, like I don't know, like a year or two ago, and I thought it was cool because like it seemed to start out as just like a goofy episodic cartoon show, but then they kind of made that lore. They made that into lore. So That's pretty cool. I think I think it's cool because like, there's two types of people in this world. There's planners and there's pantsers. And like Adventure Time, like that started out like they were just kind of pantsing. Like they're just pants everywhere. We make the pants. We make the pants. We make the fiddly fiddly foodly fancy pants. And then it was just like, and then it became plans, like real, like they made it, and that was cool. And then yeah, and then yeah, and then people turned into vampires. People becomes people become vampire, and then we all become vampire. I I am Freakula. I am Count Freakula. All right, and then we're gonna have more Fricula lore. All right, you just wait. We're gonna have some like Fricula lore for uh um for spooky month. We're gonna have real Friculas. All right, he's gonna come back. Yeah, and then we will all have a Frick awakening. A Frick awakening. Oh no. Vampires. Vampires. Uh, chat's getting weird and stuff. Y'all are a bunch of strange individuals, but you're cool people. You're the cool people that uh Farlander asks, "Do you remember?" I remember the artifact. I remember the artifact. In fact, I think I even wrote about it. I think it made the history books. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up your little edition. Let me see. Let's see if it has been written. Oh, well, I know it's in the museum. I definitely put the artifact in the museum. I think. I think I did. Farlander, you're the one that made the chat freaky. What are you talking about? You did. It's your fault. There, look. There's your. You see, you, you. This is you. This is your fault. You see this? This is your doing. This text right here. Okay, you're the one that instigates. Don't pretend you're not instigating. I know better. I know better, Farlander. I know better. I know better. Oh, Farlander asked, did I see something about popular MMOs? You might have. I haven't really proofread this, so I don't remember everything that. Let me just see. I think I might have wrote something about. Let's see. Popular MMOs. Did I write something about popular MMOs? Um, see. Popular MMOs. Uh, I think I might have. Let's see. Uh, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, uh, no, or maybe there was. I don't know. I wasn't really reading. I was just flipping pages. I was not reading. Hmm. Oh, oh, you just saw the word popular. I got you. Yeah, I know popular MMOs. I know him. I know he passed out drunk. He's drunk on the sidewalk. But I knew him before he was drunk on the sidewalk. I knew him before that. I remember. I don't know. I think, uh, maybe, you know, maybe it's best not to look completely like a vampire, because that would imply like you'd like be kind of like dead a little bit and like unwell. Because vampires are like a little bit unwell. Yeah, and then popular MMOs became vampire. Now listen, he became vampire. I watched it. He flew. Okay, popular MMOs become vampire. He become vampire. He's become vampire. Oh, he's 130 days sober. Well, good for him. I'm glad. I'm glad Poppy M's turning himself around. He's turned that frown upside down. That's right. Melly sleeps messed up because she's gonna go poof. Alright, she's gonna go poof. She's gonna poof when the sun hits. She's gonna look. You're gonna get Adam Sandlered away. You're gonna get Adam Sandlered away. Alright, I'm gonna figure out these roof connections. 'Cause that's always the tricky part whenever we get over this away. See, like, this is a little bit of an awkward situation. This would probably be a situation too. Uh, oh, let's see. Let's see here. So 3. I need to figure out. Uh, oh, we're like 6 minutes to wizard hours. Guys, we're almost to wizard hours. We're almost there. We're almost to wizard hours. I think like right after wizard hours, I'm gonna like collapse and just go sleepy. Cause Glitchy's gotta go sleepy pie. Glitchy's go sleepy. Glitchy go sleepy poo. One, two, wait. Oh no, I can't. Hold on, let me bust out the utility gas real quick. Hold on. Do you want to go on a walk? You want to go on a walk? Yeah. Come on, let's go on a little walk. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I know. I know. You've been waiting for this all day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't take you out. Here. Go take a little. Here. While you're over here, before we get to it, here. Let's fly you over to some plants and stuff, so you can take a little tinkle and go take a little stinky. All right. So here. We'll fly over this way. I mean, I doubt Melly even needs like a driver's license, cause like, you know, I feel like in some places cars are more necessary than others. Like, in my case, I'm forced to have a car because if I don't, I'm basically screwed. Hence why the slight squeaking sound from under my hood, even though I know it's probably just gonna be a quick fix, it still concerns me. Yeah. We also have a version of the provisional license, but it's called a permit because we don't like, as Americans, we like freedom, and so we don't use too many syllables because it interrupts our freedom organs and it makes us feel inferior and small, and we don't like to feel small because we're real deal. We're we're red-blooded. We're red-blooded U.S. of Americans. You listen here. We're real cowboys here in the States. Alright, we don't answer to nobody. Okay, you got that? You got that? I eat steaks for every meal and only steaks. And I eat all the beef I want because I have freedoms. Okay, Melly, this is why we dumped your tea in our harbor. Because I want to eat my steaks every single day. I live, breathe, and eat and smoke steak. I smoke steak cigarettes, and they're smoky and steaky, and they're in my lungs. I have steak meat grease coating the linings of my lungs. I have developed popcorn lung because I smoke steaks like cigarettes. I roll them up. Let's see. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, hey, Mohini. To be honest, I'm about to sign off. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. You doing? Man, we got a full house tonight. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank you all for showing up. Yes. Yeah, I did a little redesign. I decapitated my puppet at the beginning of the stream, and so the head rolled. So that is his head. I've beheaded him. Had a little redesign. That's right. That's right. I dumped all the tea in my red-blooded steak ocean of fried freedoms. Alright, we have all kinds of fried freedoms here that you just can't comprehend, you Europeans. Even you, Farlander, European. You peed all over my house, so I had to send you off. You've been sent off. Be dispatched. Oh my god, it's wizard hours. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Hold the freak on. Uh, oh my god. It's wizard hours. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What does Wawa
No,
have
I
to
don't
do with
care about
fun?
the Wawa commercial. Skip the ad. Skip the ad. This is important. All right, wizard hours. Wizard hours, everybody. Wizard hours. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's wizard hours. Wizard hours. Okay, I'm too sleepy. I'm too sleepy. I gotta like. I'm becoming incoherent. I the stream is rotting. I gotta go. All right. I'm gonna peace out. I'm too tired. But thank you all for coming along and joining the stream and witnessing the beheading. Uh, so anyway, we are the ASMR angry mob of villagers, and we're going to find somebody else to behead. In the meantime, we're gonna we're gonna behead somebody. While they sleep in the middle of the night. We're gonna behead the Sandman. Where's the Sandman? Where's the Sandman? We're gonna behead him. We're gonna chop his head off. Blah blah blah.